So for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go now, and now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And that's way high. And that is ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Toss to Alonso. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arms.
Bregman to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Globe Life Field, and on the hill, Satchel Paige. And Singy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Back in Arlington, and here is Francisco Lindor. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Lindor.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off, he was late. On the ground, Young. Slings it across, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Check swing. He went. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Pete Alonso now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Josh Young.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. That one the other way, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's Ketel Marte. Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. No score here in the second. Cut on and missed at 101. And that's strike 2. Puts a bunt down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Still able to come through behind the count right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
David Ortiz swings through it for strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he's back at Globe Life Field. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Bubich back to work. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Ricky Henderson digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Really
No ball,
consistent
2 strikes.
release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie.
One
De La
down.
Cruz.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's
Oh,
a
that's
ball.
off the plate.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
In the air out towards right center. Carroll hustling after it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. So digging in,
The
Ken
batter,
Griffey
the center
Jr.
fielder, Ken
He's
Griffey
0 for
Jr.
1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake.
First and second,
Berger.
2 outs. Jake Berger now at the plate. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Back in Arlington, here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's Alex
Third
Bregman.
baseman, number 2,
Flying to right
Alex
his first time.
Bregman.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
The count.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Pete Alonso. Bouncer to Young. Sends it across to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. Leading off, Josh Young.
The third baseman.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Dalton rushing. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed.
That's inside.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And next is the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. This is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one ripped. Ranging back. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Moore throws to first in time. Ketel Marte up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Henderson moves under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning.
This is for all my go-getters, we made it. Yeah, we made it. Welcome to the celebration. And this is word to the haters, we never stop it. Shout out to all of you haters, thank you for watching. We made it, we made it.
Back at Globe Life Field. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. What a stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. that one at triple digits.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one's gone. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. David Ortiz getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a swing and a miss. Ortiz, 40 years old now, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Pudge Rodriguez will hit next.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second. And he gets the third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the polar bear strikes out.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This my addiction. Know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this shit. Like the way you came to see.
Back in Arlington, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Bubich back to work. Ball one there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That missed by a lot. 2-0. That one fouled off. Chop to the right side. Alonso. The tag, and he's out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger.
The first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
Right through there for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here is Josh Young. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, if you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking the motivation, haters not do more than hating.
Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In the air, left side. Henderson moves under it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets the bunt down the right side. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Well struck right field. That one is back. Get out of town. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton rushing. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Left field. And there's one down. Curtis Granderson, the next to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Late on that fastball.
2-2 the count.
Struck him out looking. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore.
Christian Moore.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white and every dad show D in my community. I burn all on this.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
The wind of the pitch. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now batting the catcher.
And now Pudge Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting shortstop.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. De La Cruz fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Henderson.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball. Hard, you understand the situation, you want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
De La Cruz in the box now, takes strike 1. And it's even up. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Agnos, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. 2 outs, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
The
2
right
outs,
fielder,
base is
number
empty.
7,
And the batter now,
Corbin.
Corbin Carroll.
Carroll.
On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Tim Raines. Check swing, but he went too far.
1.
Strike 1. Swing and a miss at 100. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jake Berger.
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one almost got him.
That's out. Ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
3-2.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Josh Young, 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Lindor. And that'll do it. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John.
it's true, but young man, I was blue and I was green. Been a long time spent, man, you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son, I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now let's give me the keys to the kingdom. Put on my boots, I tie my laces, I scare the man.